All right, folks, we're going to talk about what multiplier and what kind of profits you should be targeting at this point in the bull run if you've decided to come in right now. So let's actually look at the market cap. It's about $2.3 million right now. Bitcoin is about $1.25 trillion. I mean, the entire market cap's 2.3 something trillion. Bitcoin's about 1.2 something trillion. So essentially, everything else besides Bitcoin is roughly $1.1 trillion. That's right. Now, I've said before, I expect the full market cap at the height of the bull run to be about $10 trillion. So if you expect it to be less than that or more than that, you need to adjust your assessment along with those numbers. However, if you believe about $10 trillion at the top of the bull run, calculations should go like this. I feel like Bitcoin, when it's at its top, is about 30% dominance. I think that's been true for the last two cycles, so we're going to kind of like use that number for this cycle as well. So $10 trillion, 30% would be $3 trillion. And if you actually calculate that out, right now it's about $1.2 trillion. It would leave about $1.8 trillion. That would actually make it around $150,000. So essentially, Bitcoin, I bet, will have about 30% dominance at the top of the bull run. Has about a little over 50 right now, but we all know dominance goes down. In a bull run, it's pretty much inevitable. People want higher yielding coins like altcoins. So Bitcoin essentially goes down in terms of dominance at that point. So $3 billion, that leaves $7 trillion for altcoins. What is the altcoin market cap right now? About $1.1 trillion. So you're expecting overall, if you are investing in altcoins, roughly a 6.5x from here on out. So essentially, if you're betting on Bitcoin, your ROI is probably going to be around 250% if you count the initial 100 as Bitcoin, because you're going to gain from like 63,000 to about 150,000. There's about 87,000 left to gain. So you're looking at, more, basically 2.5xing your money if you actually invest in Bitcoin. If you're investing in altcoins, you're looking at basically 6.6xing your money on pure profit. So that's what you should be expecting to gain if you just bought an alt index, obviously. Now, in meme coins, I still think there's a lot to gain. I think the expected, if you're taking the risk for meme coins, the expected gain value if you bought the index is probably still over 10x, probably like still over 15x. But it's incredibly risky, and you need to get that, you need to diversify yourself out in meme coins and basically sell when the meme coins get to above 10, 15x your original buyout. Some of the bigger meme coins will be a little bit more stable, like Floki, Shiba Inu, Doge, Pepe, Dog with Hat. I don't think they'll quite get the 15x, but they're definitely a lot more stable than the other meme coins. If you buy smaller meme coins, they all of a sudden go like 100x. You should definitely sell. And yes, there will be meme coins that go 100x. Don't know if it'll be like Cope or, Crow with Knife or any of those, but generally, there will be some of them that go 100x. If you're looking at RWA, I think if you're buying Ondo, your multiplier might not be that huge. But if you're buying some of the smaller ones, I think you still can look at around 20x. If you're buying AI, depending on what you buy, I mean, like the smaller ones, some of them will get 100x, but I think you can maybe look at, an average of like 10, 15x for AI, because those will be 3 high growth. So basically, I think for me, for the rest of the bull run, it's going to be AI. It's going to be AI, RWA, layer ones, DeFi, and of course, meme coins. Meme is taking a bigger and bigger part of my bag, not because I'm buying more memes. Partially it is because of donations, but mostly it's because a lot of those memes have grown to 10, 20x their size already. And the ones that have grown are actually the bigger ones. Yes, like Costco hot dog has grown from like a $20 bag to like a $100 bag or $200 bag, but that's inconsequential compared to some of my other memes. Obviously, I have like dark horses like AWT out there, which is doing terribly, but could actually turn around at any time. So there's a lot of factors playing into all of this right now. So the thing is, for altcoins, you should expect maybe like a 6.5x from here on out. Bitcoin, maybe like a 1.5x in terms of profit. And you should be looking at maybe like $3 trillion overall Bitcoin cap and about $7 trillion overall altcoin cap from where we are right now. Obviously, this is not as good as at the beginning, where Bitcoin was basically under $1 trillion. But if you didn't buy in a year ago, that's kind of your own fault. There's really not much you can do to recover from that. But you'll have next bull run as well. And I think this bull run could actually play out a little bit better than I thought, depending on the sovereign wealth funds, the retirement funds, and the pension funds. Those are big sources of income. We'll see how much the institutions can actually pump us up over all of this. But, just to, bring people down to earth a little bit, temper expectations a little bit so people don't get uber disappointed when they don't get the massive ROI they are actually looking for this time, because they came in just a little late. But from here on out, yeah, alt 6.5x, you probably should have already gotten at least a 4 or 5x from alts if you invested at the lowest point. So if you multiply 4 by 6, you get 24x, and that's actually not bad for an entire bull run, even if you are investing in altcoins. Smaller the altcoins are, the bigger the ROI is, obviously, but the more risky it is. So right now is still not a bad time to get in. You can turn, $10,000 into $60,000, $70,000. It's not a bad return for a 1-year investment. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.